Hello. We have another break here. Take two or take three or whatever. Uh, Mega InfernoX. For real this time. Had a bit of an oopsie, but we'll figure it out. Here we go. Roderic. Let's get it. For real this time. But yeah, we do personals. We have a bit lined up right here. I will kind of say that out front. Uh, but we do have a bit lined up. But if you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask. Nirvana, Gligar, Audit, Gloom. Oh, let me just type it. Okay, I appreciate you, brother. That was my error. You didn't need to do that, but I appreciate you, man. Sneasel, Palswine, Lotad, Oricorio, Violet Plume. I mean, who knows? Maybe it's a God box anyway. I don't know. I see them. I see them on my screen anyway. Apom, Pommet. We'll come. I'll finish Inferno X, and then we'll go back and get that because it's just gonna be so much swapping. Uh, I'll finish Inferno X, what we intended in the first place, and then we'll do that, and then we'll do the rest. I appreciate you, brother. It's the wrong pile as well. Charmander, Swinub, Mischievous, Mega Charizard EX, Lanoon. Oddish, Ramblin, Bronzor, Krokorok. Okay, what's this guy's name again? Why am I brain? Yamper. Jigglypuff, Ice Cream, Mamoswine. Dugong, Togedemaru, Flygon. Okay. Or, no, Bravo, that one is. Piplup, Duraludon, Darumaka, Tauros, Ludicolo, Piloswine, Toxel, Smeargle, Pommet, Bramblegast, Charcadet, Mega Lopunny EX 114. Mega Lopunny EX 114. Okay, not bad at all. Not bad at all there. Mega Lopunny EX 114. Ramblin, Togedemaru. Let me also open this back up. There we go. Trapinch, Apom, Pommet. Okay. Dude, I learned this stupid Pokemon's name once every like week and a half, and then I forget it. It's just like one of the most forgettable Pokemon to me. I don't know why. Where's this silly goose? Low kicks, and where's the other one? Whatever. Okay. Charmeleon, Smeargle, Sviper. Lotad, Yamper, Charmander, Boros. Zigzagoon, Sneasel, Dugong, Low Kick. Mischievous, Boltund, Low Kicks. Charmander, Garvana, Smeargle, Darmanitan, Wigglytuff. Dugong, Gligar, Apom, Dawn, Ludicolo. Darumaka, Piplup, Rotami X, Fire Breather. Krokorok, Prinplup, Sharpedo EX, Lanoon, Zigzagoon, Gloom, Seal, Pommet, Ice Cream, Jigglypuff, Togedemaru, Toxel, Zacian has the sword. It's the C with the sword, right? Zacian has the sword, right? I could be wrong. Zacian has the sword, I was right. And, okay. Zacian. And, keep them going. Bronzor, Trapinch. Okay. Oddish. Piloswine, Lopunny. Charcadet, Swinub, Krokorok, Wigglytuff, Darumaka, Duraludon, Boltund, Reshiram, Gliscor, Hank Carlos TTG, thanks for the follow there. Prinplup, Trapinch, Ambipom, Hollow. Ba, 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 ba. Toxel. Yes. Give me 2 seconds, Roderic. I'll finish. I'll do these last 2 packs. I'll do that. We'll do the Seal, Charmeleon, Suicune, Seviper. What's this, Carlos TCG? Bronzor, Lopunny, Palmy. Okay. Let me really quickly do this. Okay. Okay. There we go. The Pokeball card is a switch. This one. Okay. Let me put these to the side. We will then continue on with Mega Brave. I don't even have space here, bro. It's gonna be the best I can get for now, I think. No, I'll just put those there. Okay. We'll continue on where we were with Mega Brave. These all over here. These here. Okay. Carlos, I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. This could be like a, I have no, like, this doesn't make sense to me. 1 second. Carlos, you might want to go directly through our website. Carlos, go directly through the contact information on our website. Okay? If you're trying to contact us, go directly through the... Because... Okay. Night Stretcher. Think it's tough. Tink, Vulpix, Sandslash. Gorefish, Golden Go, Solrock. Grafai, Onyx, Executor. All Gatorade structures. Thievel, Numel, Yveltal. Think Tank. Mega Lucario EX 78. Scorbunny, Riolu. Bulbasaur. Ninetales. Makuhita, Thievul. Goldengo. Vero, Ivysaur, Makuhita. What is that song? It's uh Vulpix, Celebi. It's it's from I know it's from Smash, but it's from a different game. I'm trying to remember what the actual game is. It could be Mario. Yungoos, Hariyama. It could be Mario, but I'm not sure if it's Mario or if it's something else. But it's the Monopoly Sega game. No, Scorbunny, Execute, Onyx, Mega Absol EX. I was what am I doing? Putting everything in the wrong pile, messing myself up. Once everything's Japanese, I forget how I do everything. No, it's I was I Graphite. I listen to a lot of like video game or like cinematic music on top of like the normal music that I listen to. It's like when I'm playing a game, I love to listen to other video game music, but like not the music of the game itself. Firo, Thievul, Seedot, Solrock. Miltank, Ivysaur, Volcanion. Corphish, Spearow, Sandshrew, Bongo. Execute, Nickit, Yveltal, Gatorade. I like the thick packs they tested, changed them all. Onyx, Numel, Seedot, Mega Venusaur EX. Tinkatuff. Riolu, Gimgle, Riolu, Shiftry, they launched a set with normal packs and thick packs. Smaller number of thicker packs. Can't remember which one. Scorbunny, Furo. Ackley, Execute, Gungoose, Ninetales, Celebi. Let me. Jack, thanks for getting into the Min Marvel there. You got another feature. Okay. I'm gonna go grab those. And then we'll do those, and then we'll start getting into the cases. 2 minutes. Okay. Boom. Boom. Let's put these to the side. Once again, let's put you here. Those are fine. White Flare and Black Bolt Fat Packs Japanese. I didn't even know that they did that. Okay. This is Charizard. This is the right one. Not making the same mistake again. Our call, same amount of cards, I believe. Boom. Boom. Gridplop. Zigzagoon. Gloom. Mega Heracross EX. Mega Heracross EX. 93. Mega Heracross EX 93. Okay. Toxel, Palmet. What is pull rate? You have. I have to assume the pull rate for Golden Mega Charizard X EX is similar to Golden Lucario or Golden Gardevoir, presumably somewhere in the 15 to 1800 range. Toxel, Darmanitan. But, you know, it's probably fine. I'll probably pull it in the next 3 packs anyway. So, I mean, you don't need 1,000. I'm farming a clip just like I did with the red Victini. Trust me, it'll work. It'll work. Baneri, Lanude. Rock. Darmaka, Moltres, Viper. Voltund, Prinplup, Bramblegast. Genesect. There are about 3 occasions that are so hard to believe. Toxel, Yamper, Lokix. I was on Twitter earlier. Someone was saying that they were at their pre-release event for Inferno, for Phantasmal Flames or something like that this weekend, and they had just at home they had opened InfernoX like the day before and pulled a Charizard, like the Mega Charizard X, Ambipom. To be clear, I've watched them 100 times. I was talking about what other people. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I know what you're saying. But like you know, even but like so she was just like, yeah, I went to the pre-release. For the pre-release, she pulled a Mega Charizard X EX, the like number 2, not the golden version, but the number 2 version, and everyone was going crazy. No one else had pulled anything even close to as good as that. Gloom, Sneasel, Piloswine, Ludicolo, and so she ended up doing well at the event and getting cards, getting packs as prizing, and she pulled another Mega Charizard XEX. It was crazy. Suicune, Fire Breather. So, you know, Charmander, Reshiram, Lanoon. Charizard Full Art is one of the best ever designed. Mischievous, Oddish, Charcadet, Toxicity, Ice Queen. Seal, Jigglypuff, Togedemaru, Spiky Hat, Mamoswine. Charmeleon, Smeargle, Lotad, Mega Heracross EX, Darmanitan. No, I'm excited. I think when Phantasmal Flames comes out, I think everybody's gonna be keeping their eyes peeled on these Charizards. Yamper, Charmander, Zigzagoon, Dawn, Vileplume. Sneasel, Dugong, Jigglypuff, Dugong, Lanoon. I'm with you. I think it's a beautiful card. What would I do without Gatorade, stretchers, balloons, and a spiky hat? Yeah, bro. Boltund, Piplup, Moltres. Lopunny, Carvana, Mischievous. Okay. Prinplup, Gloom, Reshiram, Lokix. Yamper, Steel, Bronzor, Tauros. Vibrava. Sneasel. Lotad. Mismagius EX. Mamoswine. Vigar, Bramblin. Pommy, Pommet. Bramblegast. Charmeleon, Duraludon, Zigzagoon, Krokorok, Vileplume, Mischievous, Boltund, Megacharge RDX, Gliscor, Charmander, Carvana, Smeargle, Zacian, okay, Dugong, Gligar, Apom, Dawn, Bronzong, Darumaka, Piplup, Fire Breather, Ludicolo, and final InfernoX pack. Here we go. Golden Megachard XEX. Krokorok, Prinplup, Moltres, Stam. Okay. Let's make room. Make room. Okay. We'll start with the Black Bolt. Nothing left inside. Okay. Here we go. Heck. Heck. Sticker. Promo. Again, as usual, all the promos and stuff like that, I'll just leave them top load later. I'm just going to take all the packs out of the thing here first. One second. I think I got an email there. Brian, appreciate you, brother. Oh, God, everything's sliding. This might be my last white flare and black bolt. Let's have a good send off with the new set. Okay. Jeez, everything's. Do you ship to the UK? Yeah, we ship internationally. I will say I don't know if you're specifically asking about live breaks. I don't do sports, but we do ship, normal stuff. Every product we have, we ship internationally. But I don't know if you're asking about live breaks specifically, in which it's worth telling you that I don't open sports stuff. I'm just the TCG breaker. All right, no problem then. Yeah. Full case. Yeah. I don't know what things currently look like with tariffs and everything, so I will say on that front, be prepared. To you know to but you know international shipping is in a very tough time right now, generally, but we still do it. But it's just okay. Things are definitely getting slightly more manageable here. Searching for Roderic. I don't know what that means. All I know is what 101 means. I have no idea who or what Kuna is. Okay. Yeah. I will say these opening these now, these were it's soccer. Well, I understand that. I'm mostly just joking around. I don't really, it's whatever. I'll say this much, Roderick. This is the one time I will definitely, this is the one time that these will be opened on stream. I'm gonna say that much. Well. It's harder to open the thing itself than it is to open the pack. Okay. I will say as well where the I will say as well, given how things look, I will do my best to ship as much as I can this weekend. And this is more in general for everybody, not, you know, Roderic, there's no chance I'm shipping all of your stuff this weekend, but more for everybody else. And I doubt there's very many people here listening, but I'll do my best to ship as much as I can. But I can probably assume that I won't be able to do as much as I was hoping to this weekend. But I will get that going on Monday. Because it does look like these breaks are going to take a little longer than I was hoping. Life Can I? Is death an option? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna turn brakes off for the night. How about that? How about that? Um. Did he? Why he didn't do that yet either? Okay, I'm gonna turn brakes off. Okay. Okay, now we can actually start the break. Packs here. I almost threw them. Fossil, Girder, Servine, Axew, Crygonal, BKM, Research, Pampor, Pokeball, Servine, and Caracosta. Oh my god, Brian, you got that in right at the last moment, brother. What'd you do? What'd you get? Okay. No death. Snivy, Pampor, Girder, Audino, Research, Crygonal, Pokegear, Tynamo, Pokeball, Simipour, and Conkeldurr. Cubchoo, Scavalier, Electros, Coin, Audino, Drillbur. Next, Drillix. Yeah, brother, you got that. I turned brakes off and I saw your order come in. And I'm like, okay, you got that in right before I clicked the button. You got that in right before I clicked the button. Colossus, Whirlipede, Phyrexior, Minchino, Lolomol, Dormant, Sanskrit, Panpour, Crocorock, Glugclang. I will say, we have this case, and then we have 7 Star Wars Chrome Blacks, and then we got you. So that's the rundown. That's how the night is ending. I'm not doing any more than that. Any breaks that fill, anything, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. We'll shift it to Monday. I'll get you guys tonight, and that'll be it. Crocorock, Pansage, Elgame, Emolga, Simipour, and Pheasant, Energy, and Pheasant, Master Ball, Timber, Beartick. I hope you bought a case. I'm thankful that he didn't. If he bought a case, I would have been like, no, we're doing that Monday. I don't care. He got some SpongeBob and Disney, so it's like we can do that. We can do that. You know, 15 minutes, no problem. Snivy, P-Dove, Praxer, Whirlipede, Saspatode, Musharna, Ensplan, Saspatode Reverse, Fungus Reverse, and Thunderous. Tranquil, Golett, Maractus, Darmako, Golurk, Coin, Electros, Dynamo, Tortuga, Victini. Sandile, Surviving Fossil, Duosion, Bisharp, Energy, Electric, Electros, Bisharp, Victini. I will say that case break I did earlier took me so long. I didn't expect it to take half as long as it did. I thought I could do that in about 45 minutes, and it took nearly 2 hours. Emolga, Snivy, Moona, Rufflet, Alola, Molidar, Manitan, Scolipede, Whirlipede, Pokeball, Maractus, and Conkeldurr. It genuinely, it just took me so much longer than I was even expecting. It was bad. It was a fun break, but it just took me so long. Golett, Timple, Fungus, Tranquil, Lilligant, Alola, Molidar, Manitan, Master Ball, Cubchoo, Duosion, and Beartic. We have more top loaders. Aeroblast, Larvesta, Fraxure, Temple, Simisage, Crocodile, Reuniclus, Tortuga, Pokeball, Darumaka, and Haxorus. Clang, Colossus, Audino, Venipede, Saspatode, Research, Cavalier, Clang, Fungus, Genesect, EX. Duogen, Dwebble, Axew, Careblast, Crustle, Bisharp, Tortuga, Snivy, Clank, Caracosta. Petalil, Rufflet, Colossus, Clang, Trigonal, Beachem, Research, Clink, Whirlipede, Landorus. Larvesta, Sandile, Elgian, Minchino, Fennel, Throw, Amogus, Golurk, Caracosta, Volcarona. Palpitoad, Clank, Audino, Emolga, Musharna, Pokegear, Simisage, Carablast, Pokeball, Minchino, and Haxorus. Fungus, Cubchoo, Tranquil, Timber, Braviary, Golurk, Scolipede, Tranquil, Emolga, Moletta EX. Oniard, Pansage, Panpour, Duosion, Musharna, Pokegear, Simisage, Research, Colossus, and Splan. Timber, Petalil, Fossils, Krokorok, Braviary, Cryogonal, Electric, Beachem, Pokeball, Throw, Genesect EX. Audino, Krokorok, Pansage, Elgian, Reuniclus, Unpheasant, Crustle, Dwebble, Pokeball, Sandile, and Conkeldurr. Audino, Krokorok, Pansage, Elgian, Throw, Tortuga, Air Balloon, Golett, Emolga, and Volcarona. Cubchoo, Snivy, P-Dub, Fraxure, Simisage, Crocodile, Reuniclus, Larvesta, Pansage, Landorus. Muna, Snivy, Panpour, Girder, Simipour, Ensplan, Chinchino, Rufflet, Master Ball, Carablast, and Thunderous. Feather, what's good? Thanks for using the shop command there. I will say, I, you feel free to buy from our website, but I have turned off breaks for tonight because I am pretty backed up, not only on how much I need to do, but also how much I need to ship. So I'm not really taking any more breaks tonight, unfortunately. I will be live again on Monday. Fossil, Girder, Servine, Axew, Golurk, Coin, Electros, Golett, Pokeball, Crustle, Clang Clang. But I've turned breaks off for tonight. But feel free to buy from our website, as normal. If you're looking for anything in specific here, if you have any questions, of course, please feel free to ask. Simsage, Unpheasant, Haxorus. If you have any questions, of course, I'm here for a reason. Please ask. Dynamo, Drillbur, Clink, Golett, Cryogonal, BHM, Research, Girder, Pokeball, Panpour, and Milady X. Clink, Palpitoad, Fraxure, Venipede, Darmanitan, Scolipede, Musharna, Clang, Minchino, Victini. Thimble. Petalil, Timber, Crocorock, Braviary, Cryogonal, Electric, Fraxure, Pokeball, Girder, and Landorus. Dynamo, Drillbur, Pawniard, Minchino, Lilligant, Lolamotor, Darmanitan, Fraxure, Colossus, and Caracosta. Whirlipede. Dynamo, Drillbur, Clink, Bisharp, Energy, Electric, Axew, Golett, and Volcarona. Servine, Rufflet, Duramaccus, Colossus, Thorough, Fennel, Amoonguss, Thunderous, Palpitoad, Caracosta. Timpole, Fungus, Tranquil, Dwebble, Simisage, Crocodile, Reuniclus, Colossus, Pokeball, Venipede, and Cobalion. Muna, Dwebble, Panpour, Pansage, Cyspitoad, Research, Excavalier, Coin, Landorus, Excadrill EX. I put those in the wrong pile. Pansage, Panpour, Duocean, Fossil, Scolipede, Energy, Tortuga, Muna, Rock, Zekrom EX. Dwebble, Palpitoad, Venipede, Maractus, Braviary, Golurk, Scolipede, Braviary, Pokeball, and Splan, and Cobalion. And last pack of Black Bolts. Here we go. P-Dub. Whirlipede, Girder, Fungus, Semaphore, Crocodile, BTM, Ensplane, Skyvy, Cobalion. Let's put these here. Okay. White Flare. As we've done in the past, just going to take out all the packs and everything, and then do it like that. Promo. Packs. ETB. Over there. Promo. X. ETB. Promo. X. Promo. X. Promo. X. Roma. Nothing else. Hex. Lift. Okay. Okay. Two more. Okay. And finally, ETB. How are you feeling about these? You know what? We made it this far. I might as well just end the stream. You know. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Make some room for myself. Okay. Is it gonna happen? I think so. I think so. I hope so. Gutharita, Zorua, Litwick, Ducklet, Archon, Stunfisk, Swoobat, Vanillite, and Borg, Cofagrigus. Ducklet. Bullaby, Swaddle, Gothita, Swoobat, Scrafty, Swanna, Zipstrika, Pokeball, Sock, and Zorua. Zweilous, Cottony, Litwick, Frillish, Levani, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Roggenrola, Basculin, Gothitelle. Zweilous, Patrat, Cottony, Tepig, Durant, Retrieval, Sock, Levani, Pokeball, Patrat, and Samurott. Deerling, Rug and Roller, Lampent, Ducklet, Heat, More Energy, Mandibuzz, Gothorita, Watchog, Virizion. Gothita, Vanillic, Joltik, Ferroseed, Watchog, Simisear, Ferrothorn, Garbodor, Pokeball, Vanillix, and Whimsicott. Vanillix. Okay. Vullaby, Sewaddle, Litwick, Vanillish, Druddigon, Sharon, Sawsbuck, Cottony, Zipstrika, Emboar. Yamask, Dano, Mindfrew, Oshawott, Energy, Sharon, Stoutland, Lampent, Swoobat, Archeops. Fossil, Lillipup, Boldor, Oshawott, Archon, Stunfisk, Swoobat, Sawsbuck, Stoutland, and Chandelure. Patrat, Cottony, Tepig, Gothita, Archon, Ferrothorn, Garbodor, Lipard, Master Ball, Bouffalant EX, and Zoroark. Bouffalant EX, Master Ball, Lipard. Blitzel, Zweilous, Cottony, Litwick, Gigalith, Sigilif, Hilda, Pokeball, Woobat, Gothorita, and Chandelure. Vanillite, Joltik, Ferroseed, Yamask, Sock, Simisear, Harlequin, Vullaby, Ferroseed, and Hydreigon EX. Frillish, Ferroseed, Trubbish, Oshawott, Stunfisk, Glypard, Excelgor, Archeops, Fossil, Archeops. Dano, Mindfrew, Oshawott, Trubbish, Stunfisk, Stoutland, Leavanny, Durant, Pokeball, Tepig, and Gothitelle. Yamask, Boulder, Pignite, Dewott, Zipstrika, Bangle, Vanillix, Dewott, Lillipup, Virizion. Birdier, Pignite, Swadloon, Gothorita, Hilda, Swoobat, Swanna, Ferroseed, Yamask, Boldor, or Embor, sorry. Swadloon, Zoroark, Herdier, Vanillite, Sock, Durant, Scrapper, Leavanny, Pokeball, Sunfisk, and Keldeo EX. Zorua, Litwick, Ducklet, Deerling, Scrafty, Gigalith, Bangle, Lipard, Archeops, and Terrakion. Vullaby, Vanillish, Lampent, Fossil, Gigalith, Sigilif, Hilda, Simisear, Fossil, Crofgrigus. Joltik. Ferroseed, EMS, Dano, Hilda, Stunfisk, Lipard, Zweilous, Pokeball, Ducklet, and Whimsicott EX. Waddle, Vanillite, Purloin, Lillipup, Stunfisk, Glypard, Excelgor, Durant, Vullaby, Tornadus. Mindpoop, Oshawott, Trubbish, Herdier, Excelgor, Substrika, Bangle, Hilda, Pokeball, Panseer, Chandelure. Tepig, Basculin, Scraggy, Rugger, Elizabeth, Strika, Bangle, Vanillix, Gothita, Sawaddle, Archeops. Ignites, Swadloon, Gotharita, Zoro, Vanillix, Sock, Durant, Duat, Yamask, Zoroark. Gothita, Shelmet, Fancier, Dano, Sock, Durant, Scrapper, Sawsbuck, Pokeball, Basculin, Terrakion. Ruggenrola, Gothita, Shelmet, Fancier, Swanna, Druddigon, Harlequin, Master Ball, Deerling, Shelmet, and Kellyu EX. Okay. Zorua, Herdier, Vanillite, Joltik, Swanna, Druddigon, Harlequin, Bangle, Pokeball, Oshawott, and Brizian. Fossil, Lillipup, Boulder, Oshawott, Garbodor, Simisear, Sock, Micho, Frillish, Hydreigon EX. Ignite, Swadloon, Herdier, Gothita, Durant, Leavani, Zipstrika, Ducklet, Pokeball, Chandelure, and Chandelure. Purloin, Woobat, Scraggy, Basculin Energy, Swoobat, Mandibuzz, Basculin Master Ball, Whimsicott EX, and Archeops. More top loaders. Dano, Deerling, Roggenrola, Lampant, Mindshare, Scrafty, Watchdog, Scraggy, Pokeball, Swadloon, and Zoroark. Fancier, Shelmet, Frillish, Dewott, Scrapper, Swanna, Gigalith, Blitzel, Sigilif, and Jellicent EX. Ducklet, Vullaby, Swaddle, Litwick, Bangle, Garbodor, Simisear, Scraggy, Brizian, Terrakion. Blitzel, Zweilous, Patrat, Cottony, Heatmore, Hilda, Sawsbuck, Fercy, Pokeball, Ducklet, Samurott. Vanillish, Fossil, Lillipup, Boldor, Sock, Energy, Swoobat, Gothitelle, Purloin, Brizion. Tepig. Vanillite, Gothita, Joltik, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Sharon, Vanillix, Deerling, Cofagrigus. Woodloon, Gotharita, Zorua, Litwick, Watchog, Bangle, Garbodor, Vanillite, Duckwit, Samurott. Swaddle, Litwick, Vanillish, Fossil, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Sharon, Swaddle, Dano, Jellicent, EX. Ducklet, Deerling, Boldor, Vullaby, Simisear, Sock, Energy, Blitzel, Master Ball, Cottony, and Brizion. Lillipup, Boldor, Oshawott, Purloin, Leavanny, Scrafty, Druddigon, Heatmore, Pokeball, Mandibuzz, Cofagrigus. Vanillish, Lampent, Fossil, Swaddle, Swoobat, Mandibuzz, Scrapper, Galvantula, Durant, and Embor. Past midnight. I'm taking my hat off. Woobat, Scraggy, Basculin, Panseer, Mitro, Galvantula, Retrieval, Watchrock, Pokeball, Druddigon, Booplant. 1 second. I'm gonna open the door because it's boiling in here. Vanillite, Purloin, Lillipup, Tepig, Swanna, Gigalith, Heatmore, Energies, Wireless, Zoroark. Shelmet, Frillish, Zerwatt, Blitzel, Sigilif, Liepard, Durant, Samurott, Litwick, Reshiram EX. Basculin, Scraggy, Roggenroll, Gothita, Hilda, Sawsbuck, Stoutland, Frillish, Pokeball, Sharon, Shane. Hair's looking good, man. Yeah, I'm so bald. I'm so. If I didn't have hat hair, it would be it would be acceptable. But being right in the two glares, makes my hair fantastic. Deerling, Boldor, Vullaby, Vanillish, Simisear, Ferrothorn, Energy, Percy, Pokeball, Ducklet, Archeops. Still no sunglasses. Is it legal to wear sunglasses at 12:10 a.m.? Is that legal? Litwick, Vanillish, Fossil, Lillipup, Scrafty, Druddigon, Mitro, Swaddle, Dano, Reshiram EX. Lampent, Fossil, Swaddle, Vanillite, Sharon, Stoutland, Archon, Gothorita, Pokeball, Sock, and Reshiram EX. Boldor. Oshawott, Purloin, Woobat, Galvantula, Retrieval, Sigilif, Deerling, Zoro, Embor. Purloin, Lillipup, Tepig, Basculin, Swoobat, Scrafty, Swanna, Joltik, Mindfreak, Gothtel. Have you spoken Irish yet? What's that for a 101? We did the Irish. What? No, 101s weren't the Irish. It was so. There's two ways that we can access the Irish accent. One of them is on Twitch. There's a whatchamacallit. You can, if you spend enough time watching on Twitch, you can Twitch has like this sort of like built-in points system for the amount of time that you watch, and you can kind of turn in those points, and I can do like an entire break in an Irish accent, or Simsir and Simran, or the other trigger is if we pull a god pack, the rest of the night, the entire night, is a Irish accent stream. That rule was implemented by Jess, I believe, after we got her god pack. So I felt it was only fair to give her instead of just like one break, it's the whole night. But Scraggy, Ruganola, Gotham, Jordan, Harlequin, Manabuzz, Shelmet, Herdier, Tornadus. Full day of drunken Irishman talk. Frillish, do you want Blitzels, Wireless, Vanillix, Watchdog, Substriker, Ruganola, Basculin, Jelly, EX. Okay. Yeah, if it happened first like 2 minutes into the stream, that would definitely be a full crazy night. Panseer, Dano, Woobat, Patrak, Galvantula, Heatmore, Shawsbuck, Trubbish, Pokeball, Panseer, and Cofagrigus. Fossil, Lillipup, Boldor, Oshawott, Simseer, Harlequin, Stunfisk, Watchog, Cottony, Gothtel. Vanillish, Fossil, Lillipup, Boldor, Jotagon, Harlequin, Mandibuzz, Sock, Master Balls, Substrika, and Hydreigon EX. Purloin, Woobat, Scraggy, Basculin, Stoutland, Vivani, Hilda, Lampent, Swoobat, Bouffalant EX. Okay. Oshawott, Purloin, Woobat, Scraggy, Galvantula, Heatmore, Sawsbuck, Boldor, Zoroark. Panseer, Shelmet, Frillish, Dewant, Swoobat, Swanna, Scrafty, Simseer, Pokeball, Zweilous, Chandelure. I mean, on the bright side, by the time I get out of here tonight, everything will be back up and open for the morning, So, like, when I leave, I'll be able to get food because everything will be open again. Vascular, Panseer, Shelmet, Frillish, Gigalith, Sigilif, Hilda, Energy, Blitzel, Archeops. Blitzel. Zweilous, Patrak, Cottony, Gigalith, Bangle, Mandibuzz, Excelgor, Pokeball, Tornadus, and Steel City X. Dude, I just really hope that when I leave the McDonald's around the corner is open. If the McDonald's isn't open, I'm gonna cry. Not actually, but basically. Do want Blitzel's Wireless Patcherette, Stunfisk, Liepard, Excelgor, Purloin, Litwick, and Boar. Tepig, Gothita, Vanilla, Joltik, Dredagon, Scrapper, Archon, Vanillish, Mindshow, and Keldeo. Blitzel, Patrat, Zwilus, Cottony, Archon, Stunfisk, Swoobat, Scrafty, Pokeball, Verizian, and Jellicent EX. Oh yeah, I have to send rent to my landlord. I completely forgot. What's your go-to McD? Um, uh, Panseer, Shelmet, Frillish, Blitzel, Watchdogs, Abstrika, Archon, Ducklet, Gothitelle, Zorak. Depends on kind of what mood I'm in. It's either double quarter pounder, or if I'm like famished, it's double quarter pounder and 6-piece. But Libic, Frillish, Pharisee, Trubbish, Liepard, Excelgor, Galvantula, Purloin, Vanillix, Hilda. But you know, I've heard people going through. It's like, oh, I do this. I'm like, are you crazy? How can you eat that much? But I understand double quarter pounder is also a big boy meal anyway. But it's either double quarter pounder or double quarter pounder with a 6-piece. And when I say that, I mean meal. Double quarter pounder meal and then a 6-piece on the side. Zwilus, Patrat, Cottony, Tepig, Ferrothorn, Garbodor, Sock, Sharon, Pokeball, Deerling, Terrakion. Oshawott, Yamask, Boulder, Pignite, Vanillix, Harlequin, Durant, Garbodor, Joltik, Samurott. Gothita, Vanillite, Joltik, Furseed, Simsear, Harlequin, Stunfisk, Drodagon, Pokeball, Swanna, Hydreigon EX. What about yourself? 2 cheeseburger value meal, orange drink, high C, sweet and sour, barbecue. If they have a Mick. Oh, brother. Dewat, Swadloon, Zorua, Herdier, Leavani, Substrike, Mindshot, Sock, Shelmet. I think the last time I saw McRib in person, I almost threw up. Like, no joke. No joke. Like, I'm pretty sure I was in the drive-thru. I saw someone get a McRib. I pulled over to eat, and then the person in the car next to me was eating a McRib. And I like nearly threw up. Yamask, Mindfu, Oshawott, Trubbish, Stoutland, Leavani, Hilda, Stoutland, Rock and Roll. I wasn't even eating it. It wasn't even in my range. I could just see it like 20 feet away, and I was like, bro. They sold their old deep fried pies, which I believe Hardy's has now. Vanilla, Joltik, Gotharita, Lampant, Scrafty, Watchdog, Bengal, Archeops, Pokeball, Simsear, Embor. I don't think I've ever been to a Hardy's. I've only been to Taco Bell once. I've been to Arby's once. Gotharita, Zorwa, Litwick, Ducklet, Garbodor, Simisear, Leavani, Scraggy, Hilda, and Samurott. Hilda, finally. But it's damaged. Damaged Hilda. The damage is only on the front. Technically, although it is damaged, it is technically a misprint, I believe. Looking at so theoretically more valuable, practically probably not. Um without seeing this video, seeing that it came out of the pack like this, anyone who looks at this would just think, "Oh yeah, that's just damaged." Though technically, but it is a very glaring otherwise would have been a pretty good hit too. Gothita, Vanillish, Purloin, Litwick, Viswana, Gigalith, Heatmore, Joltik, Pokeball, Ducklet, Emboar. I'm pretty sure that Hilda is like top 4, top 5, something like that. Deerling, Boldor, Volibee, Vanillish, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Sigilyph, Gothitelle, Poke, Master Ball, Sewaddle, and Reshiram EX. Okay. Master Ball. Lillipup, Ruggenrola, Dano, Basculin, Hilda, Sawsbuck, Stoutland, Dano, Sock, Bouffalant EX. Lampent, Fossil, Sewaddle, Lavinillite, Gigalith, Retrieval, Swanna, Deerling, Zora, Cofagrigus. Tepig, Woobat, Scraggy, Shelmet, Ferrothorn, Sharon, Slevani, Cofagrigus, Pokeball, Joltik, Tornadus. Purloin, Lillipup, Tepig, Basculin, Heatmore, Energy, Mandibuzz, Mindfu, Tepig, and Chandelure. Panseer, Oshawott, Patrat, Zweilous, Scrafty, Drotagon, Harlequin, Shelmet, Herdier, Archeops. Scraggy, Roggenrola, Gothita, Shelmet, Drotagon, Sharon, Sawsbuck, Vanillite, Pokeball, Roggenrola, Reshiram EX. Herdier, Pignite, Swadloon, Gotharita, Swoobat, Swanna, Scrafty, Fossil, Bouffalant EX, Zorua. Deerling, Mindfu, Ducklet, Bullabeast, Garbodor, Simisear, Sock, Fossil, Pokeball, Durant, and Chandelure. In the final 7 packs here, we're in the last ETB of the case. Zorwell, Litwick, Ducklet, Boldor, Gigalith, Bangle, Mandibuzz, Volibee, Panseer, Keldeo, BX. Sewaddle, Gothita, Vanillish, Purloin, Energy, Swoobat, Mandibuzz, Vanillite, Pokeball, Gothita, and Terrakion. Okay. Volibee, Vanillish, Lampent, Fossil, Drotagon, Scrapper, Archin, Gothita, Swaddle, Gothitelle. Litwick, Lillipup, Laragan, Rolodano, Scrapper, Swanna, Gigalith, Cottony, Pokeball, Dewott, and Reshiram EX. 3 packs. 3 chances left for Reshiram and Victini. I think we can do it. Sewaddle, Vanillite, Purloin, Lillipup, Galvantula, Sosbo, Keepmore, Yamask, Baskin, and Shamrot. Okay. 2 packs. 2 packs left for Reshiram and Victini. I think we can do it. 1 in each. Roggenrola, Lampent, Ducklet, Vullaby, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Sharon, Dwylus, Samurott, Whimsicott EX. Okay. 1 pack left. 1 pack left. All we need is a God pack, and we get white. We get the Reshiram and Victini and Hilda and all of the other hits, and a God pack would just get us there. It's all we need. All we need is all of the luck in the world. Okay, clearly not a God pack, but there's still faith. Zwilus, Cottony, Fossil, Blitzel, Mancho, Vanillix, Garbodor, Tepig Pack, Pokeball, Litwick, and Archeops. Brother. Brother, thank you, of course, for getting involved. I would say I don't think you'll miss Black Bolt and White Flare. I'll say that much. I know this was a bit of a farewell break to Black Bolt, White Flare. I don't think you'll miss them. I do. Days like this, I'm pretty sure you won't miss them. Put everything to the side. Let me okay. Put everything away. Yeah, none of them looked like outrageously like bad, poorly centered, or outrageously like, you know, um anything like crazy. Um they all looked pretty decent for like as far as like centering and all that goes. Um so okay. And these. Okay. Okay. Let's put these down. All right, there we go, brother. Appreciate you always. Thank you, of course, for getting involved. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed. And I think Black Bolt White Flare will miss us more than we may miss Black Bolt White Flare. But here we go, bro. Appreciate you truly. Truly, truly, truly. Wish Pokemon did sketch cards. I just wish they did like very like, you know, same tier of rarity as like the chase in the set, but like one of each Pokemon in the set is a shiny. And I think that'd be sick.